passengers, Mega Sim here. News article 2023. Let's have a look at it, but first let's listen to the sounds of Train Sim World 3 before we look at it together. Master the Express. Take on modern Scottish traction with the Scotrail Class 385 EMU between Scotland's two biggest cities. Train Sim World 3 Scotrail Express, Edinburgh to Glasgow. Coming January 26th. No, it's not January 26th. It's the 26th of January. 2 weeks today. New year, new content. Before last year's festivities, some of you may have seen some of the teasers for forthcoming Train Sim World 3 content, and many of us were quick to identify the distinctive cab end of a Scotrail Class 385. This modern electric multiple unit will form the rolling stock for Train Sim World 3's first release through the partner program. Train Sim World 3 Scotrail Express, developed by Rivet Games. For those new to Train Sim World, Rivet Games have worked on previously released Train Sim World compatible route add-ons such as the popular West Cornwall Local, oh that's a good one, and the Isle 9 as well, both the Isle 9 with the old 483 and then the new 484 route. Their latest route, set not far from their base in Stirling, is their longest to date and covers the busy line between Scotland's two biggest cities, Edinburgh and Glasgow. Both cities are recreated in detail, making use of that iconic railway vista with the Balmoral Hotel looking gracefully over Edinburgh Waverley Station. Along the line lie a succession of stations familiar to those who regularly use this route, some of which were teased by Rivet Games themselves before Crimbo. Linlithgow, Polmont and Falkirk High are just some of the locations separated by impressive viaducts. And though Glasgow will be familiar to players of the Cathcart Circle route add-on, this route sees players arrive at the gloriously renovated Glasgow Queen Street station rather than Glasgow Central. So Cathcart was Glasgow Central, this is Glasgow Queen Street station. So first, the locomotive, the unit, the Class 8 385. Moving virtual passengers along this intercity line is Scotrail's Class 385. Dressed with the saltire and national colour of Scotland. Inside the train are a number of small but important details, such as the inclusion of accessible seat covers in the appropriate locations and the introduction of a working train monitoring system. This long-awaited and highly requested feature will see passenger information announcements in the game for the first time, with the TMS capable of altering the frequency of announcements along a selection of categories. Such a feature brings an additional layer of roleplay and immersion to this Train Sim World 3 route, as well as an extra tool to set up when preparing the train for a selected service. The announcements can be also heard from AI Class 3 385 services for added immersion when roaming on foot. Oh my goodness! Train announcements. That is going to be amazing. On top of this, the working guard panels introduced in the Isle 9 2022 route add-on and the automatic blinds for the first class section of each train also feature on the Class 385. As for the unit itself, these 3 and 4 car overhead electrical units with a top speed of 90 miles an hour will operate densely timetabled services between Edinburgh and Glasgow, as well as stock moves to and from their depot. Contemporary Scottish traction has long been requested by the community since the release of Cathcart, and since being introduced to the Scottish Rail Network in 2018, the 385 has played an important part in keeping Scotland's rail services modern, clean, spacious and better for the environment. Those wishing to make use of the Class 385 on Cathcart Circle can do so using Scenario Planner. So we've got an answer there. There won't be layers for the Class 385 on Cathcart Circle. So the route, Edinburgh to Glasgow, also brings some unique and first-time features to the environment of a TSW3 route. AI-controlled trams run through the Edinburgh suburbs, and Edinburgh Castle looms over the line as trains leave for Glasgow. Scenery is categorised by the abundant greenery around each of the 8 intermediate stations, along with cuttings bordered by steep rock faces, particularly noticeable when leaving Edinburgh Waverley. The route will also take advantage of all the weather and lighting updates for Train-Sim 3 so that services can be run in the various seasonal conditions experienced across what will be the northernmost route of Train-Sim World. As with all Train-Sim World routes, there will also be a load of collectibles to find, including the locally relevant Haggis plushies, bagpipe-themed suitcases. A number of hidden interiors to some station buildings are also accessible, and the classic Scotrail planters seen in Cathcart Circle will return as static scenery objects. Train-Sim World 3 Scotrail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow arrives for Train-Sim World 3 in 2 weeks' time, Thursday 26th of January, for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store and Steam. The price? £29.99, which is $39.99 or €35.99. And for the PS4, PS5, the estimated download size will be 4 GB mundos. This train route will be showcased on the 24th of Jan, on the Tuesday at 19 o'clock. So yes, 7 o'clock GMT time, where we're going to see a bit more of that, etc, etc. But yeah, that is a really good route. So I thought this was going to be Dovetail's route, but this is a Rivet route, and I'm loving this passenger information announcements. That is going to be epic. The next thing is we need toilets. We need a workable toilet. I think Rivet or someone like that should make one. But no, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really looking forward to this. I have been on a 385, I think, when I was trying to get a giant, whatchamacallit, a giant tonnage bar back in June. So I didn't get it arriving at the station, and then also had to run to get my Pendolino, so I didn't get to do a video of it outside either. So, but no, I'm really looking forward to it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Got some videos coming up. Train Real World should be going on a route very shortly, where we'll be able to do some Train Real World videos from that. So yeah, look out for those as we go into 2023. So yeah, 2 weeks today. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video. This is Megazim out of here. Bye.